Sup? This is going to be a very important video. Today I'm going to talk about why the Statue of Liberty fulfilled the Revelation 17's, the mystery Babylon, the harlot of the entire world, okay? So if you like this video, this is a very, very important video. I mean, I gather lots of information. I will convince you at the end that United States is the Mystery Babylon, and the Statue of Liberty is the symbol of Mystery Babylon. But anyway, before I talk about that, I want to tell you my name is Alex Chu. I'm the guy who invented the physical immortality rings. These are the rings that you put on your small fingers during sleep. You wear them, you don't age anymore, you become physically immortal. I have lots of testimonials and proofs on my website, livemuchlonger.com. So if you, I have lots of Amazon customer reviews. You know, most of them give me 5 stars or 4 stars. There's like 60 reviews up there already. So if you are interested in living forever, you want to stay physically young forever, you go to livemuchlonger.com. Livemuchlonger.com. Okay. Let's move on with the program, shall we? Based on Revelation 17, okay, there's a 7-headed beast and a woman, okay, a whore was sitting on it. And then on her hand, she holds a golden cup, right? And then it says, on her forehead, it's written, okay, Mystery Babylon, the whore of the entire world. If you look at the and then the beast, okay, the beast, a hint was given. You know, the 7 heads of the beast represents 7 mountains, and 7 mountains represent 7 kings. 5 of them has fallen. 1 is still there, and then the other one did not come yet. Okay? So the whore is sitting on the beast. 5 heads, they were the past. Okay? Those 5 kingdoms have already fallen. And there's 1 head, okay, that is alive. That head is actually the beast itself. Okay? It's basically the brain of the entire beast. And the whore is sitting right on top of that. What does that mean? 5 has fallen, one is still alive, and then the other one not yet come. See, John, the guy who wrote the Revelation book, he's a huge fan of Daniel, Prophet Daniel, okay? This 5 has fallen, one is still alive, and the other one not yet come. This is talking about Daniel 2, Daniel chapter 2. If you read Daniel chapter 2, the king Nebuchadnezzar, he had a dream. He saw a statue, right? The head is made of gold. The arms are made of silver. The torso is made of bronze. The legs are made of iron. And then the feet is made of partially clay and partially iron. So that's 5 parts, 5 body parts now. And then a rock, okay, struck the statue. And then that whole statue has just fell apart. You know, whole statue just shattered. And then the rock sat there, right? But then the rock turned into a huge mountain which covers the whole world. And that huge mountain shall never ever be destroyed. Don't you see? Revelation 17 is talking about the beast. 5 has fallen, 1 is still alive. The other one not yet come. It's talking about Daniel chapter 2. 5 has fallen is talking about that statue with 5 body parts. You know, head of gold, arm of silver, torso of bronze, legs of iron, and then the feet of partially clay and partially iron. That's the 5 kingdom that has fallen because the rock struck it. And Daniel already said, King Nebuchadnezzar, you are the head. You're the golden head. So you count. Every kingdom that has controlled Israel, you count it. Every empire that has affiliated with Israel, you count. The first one is Babylon, right? Second one is Persia, right? It's King Cyrus. He invaded. He took over Babylon, and then he also took over Israel, right? And then the torso of bronze, that represents Alexander the Great, Greek. Yeah, the Greece, you know? And then the legs of iron, that represents the Roman Empire. And then the feet, partially clay and partially iron, that represents the Turkish, the Ottoman Turks. Ottoman Turks control Israel for 400 years after Rome has fell, right? And who's the rock that struck the statue and shattered it into pieces? See, based on traditional Judaism, rock actually represents Judaism itself, you know? Rock is Judaism because I forgot which part of the prophecy, I think it's Isaiah or something, or Jeremiah. He said, you know, Israel will become a burdensome rock. It's a burdensome stone that whoever try to lift it will get hurt. You know, so Judaism and Israel itself represents the rock, okay? Which is very true. You see, after the Ottoman Turks has been defeated by the British Empire, Israel became Palestine, okay? The Jewish Palestine. It was called Jewish Palestine. It became a no man's land, right? And British Empire did not claim Jewish Palestine as its own property. They say this is a British Empire say this is a no man's land. In the future, based on the Balfour Declaration, in the future this land will be given back to the Jews. And yeah, it came true. Israel took over. And, you know, ever since 1948, it took over until now. But who is the rock, though? You know, see, rock, it's not... Rock represents another empire that controls Israel, you know. I tell you who the rock is. The rock is actually Donald Trump. America under Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump is the one who stationed... He officially stationed American troops in Israel in, 2017? I think 2 years ago. He opened up a base, American base in Israel. It's like a small military airport in 2017. And then also in 2018, he recognized Jerusalem as the capital of Israel, right? So Donald Trump is the rock. You understand? 5 has fallen, 1 is still alive. The one still alive is the rock. And the rock also represents Israel itself. Because Donald Trump, although the Empire of America is affiliated with Israel, but America is not claiming, it's not saying that, hey, from now on, I'm the boss, you do what I say. You know, I'm going to impose laws on you guys. You guys have to pay us tributes. You guys have to follow our laws. No. Donald Trump is actually very pro-Israel, you know. So rock represents Israel itself. And rock also is the Donald Trump's dynasty, you know. So let's go back to Revelation 17. The whore that's sitting on that beast, right? 5 has fallen, 1 is still alive, and the other one is not yet come. Okay, the 7 heads also represents 7 kings. It also represents 7 mountains. So the 7th mountain is Babylon, okay? 7th mountain is known as Babylon. But back in the days, you know, when St. John wrote this prophecy, a lot of people back in the days, a lot of Christians, they say, oh, Rome is, Rome has 7 hills. So this Revelation 17, this beast is talking about Rome. Oh, they were wrong. Rome has fallen. We all know Rome has fallen a long, long time ago. This Revelation 17, this beast, okay, with 7 heads, this is talking about the end time. This is talking about a empire during the end time. This is talking about America, actually. So Babylon is the city of 7 hills. I mean, the city of 7 mountains. Okay, based on this Revelation 17. 5 has fallen. One is still alive. 5 has fallen. That's just like what I said. Babylon, Persia, Greece, Rome, and Ottoman Turks. One is still alive. That's Donald Trump. The other one is not yet come. That's the Antichrist. That's the Antichrist empire. Okay. But anyway, the whore that's sitting on top of a beast. Okay. Let's compare that to the Statue of Liberty. It says there's the beast, the whore is holding a golden cup. Okay, and then on her forehead, it's written, Mystery Babylon, the whore of all nations, right? If you look at a Statue of Liberty, what is she wearing on her head? You look at Statue of Liberty, you see that crown with 7 points, seven sharp points. She's wearing a crown that represents Babylon, because Babylon is the city of 7 mountains, right? Look at that. Look at her crown. It's 7 sharp points. And Revelation 17 says, on her forehead it's written, Mystery Babylon. The crown that she's wearing, which has 7 sharp points, does represent Babylon. You understand? So right there, you see her forehead? You can tell, this is Babylon. This is the whore from Babylon. This is the mystery whore. And then she does have a golden cup. Okay? On her right hand. If you look at, I believe it's Revelation 13 or something. Revelation 13, it says, the beast empire, okay, does not allow people to buy and sell. Does not allow people to buy and sell unless you worship it, right? And you got to have a mark on your hand, on your right hand, and you need to have a mark on your forehead. That's it. That's the Statue of Liberty. Her right hand does hold a cup. Her right hand holds that cup full of wrath. And then on her forehead, right, she wears a crown that has 7 points, which symbolizes Babylon. That's it. This is 666. And in the 666, number 666, it represents a beast, and then it also represents a man. Basically it's 666, what does that mean? 666 is supermajority, 666 actually represents democracy, supermajority. 2/3 of the majority, right, cast a vote. That's a supermajority, right? That represents democracy. And who invented democracy? We all know. It's Cyrus. It's King Cyrus of Persia. He's the guy who's credit. Everybody says that he's the one who invented democracy. Okay. And who's Cyrus? It's Donald Trump. Everybody say Donald Trump is the Cyrus. And then in Israel, I believe it's Sanhedrin organization casted a coin with Donald Trump's head, foreshadowing the head of Cyrus. It's a half shekel coin. So Donald Trump is known as Cyrus. So the 666 is the number of a man, which is Donald Trump. Also, number of a beast, which is United States of America. Okay? And this whore, here is another revelation. See, Statue of Liberty is just a statue. It's not coming alive yet. You understand? But very soon you will see the Statue of Liberty come alive. It will become a live person. It will become a live person. This is the beauty of this whole prophecy right here. We have Statue of Liberty long time ago, ever since what 18 something, 1890 something, right? Statue of Liberty was built ever since 1890 something. It's nothing but a statue. But in Revelation 17, it says that this whore will one day ride on the beast, and it will gain power. It will gain power over the beast. This Statue of Liberty will one day come alive. I don't mean like, oh, the whole statue will fucking, fucking be like a robot. It could walk. No, I'm saying that a person, a woman, will one day take over, and she is the embodiment of this Statue of Liberty. And based on my dream, okay, 2020, a woman will win the election. And then this woman will be the embodiment of this Statue of Liberty. She will probably be a descendant of slaves, I mean, she probably would be a colored woman. Because on Statue of Liberty, there's a chain on one of her foot, on one of her feet. There's a broken chain on one of her feet, which foretells that this Statue of Liberty woman, okay, she's actually a slave woman. She's actually a slave. And then chain was broken. And wow, what a coincidence, 2019 it marks the end of 400 years of slavery in America, right? I mean, if you read Genesis 15, I believe, Genesis 15, there's a very famous prophecy saying that, God told Abraham, your descendants will travel to a strange land that's not theirs, and they will be afflicted 400 years as slaves. So 2019 is like the end of that 400 years. 2020 immediately. This suddenly the Statue of Liberty, will become very significant next year, 2020, because a woman will suddenly win the election, and then people will compare her to the Statue of Liberty. Okay, mark my word, it's going to be a colored woman. But we all know what's going to happen based on the Revelation 17, right? The Statue of Liberty, she's not going to make it very far. The beast shall hate this woman, and the beast will revolt. The beast will burn her alive. Will tread on her and then burn her alive with fire. And then the seventh king will come, and then the Antichrist will come. In 1 hour. Okay, in 1 hour, all the 10 horns, they lost their power, but then in 1 hour, all the 10 kings will give power to that Antichrist beast, Antichrist king that is to come, the seventh king. 1 hour basically means, 1 hour basically means an hourglass. You ever seen the hourglass? Right? It's like, it has the bottom part and the top part. It's sort of like, separated in two halves, right? The top part and the bottom part. The half hour, okay, well, what happened is when the seventh seal was stripped off, when the seventh seal was opened, there's a season of half hour. This is silent for half hour. I believe that United States will become two separate nations when Donald Trump finally declares civil war, against Democrats. Half hour means United States will become become separated, become like two nations. And then in 1 hour, the 10 kings will give power to the Antichrist. Only the Antichrist can, only the Antichrist can rejoin United States into a single union, like Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, I believe that's based on this. So basically, you just look at Revelation 17 as like sort of like a tarot card. You know that 2020, a woman's gonna win, a colored woman, and then based on Revelation 17, she's gonna be overthrown. She's gonna be overthrown by Donald Trump, and then, but eventually, the other guy's gonna take over. Antichrist will come and eventually take over. And the Antichrist is the true Jewish Messiah. You understand? The Antichrist is the mountain. It's in Daniel chapter 2. The Antichrist is the rock turning into a huge mountain which covers the whole world. That's the Antichrist kingdom. It will never be destroyed. The Antichrist kingdom will never ever be destroyed. And then after the Antichrist, Jesus will come. But anyway, that's all I want to say. Hope you like this video. If you like it, please share it. I'll talk to you later.